In this basic Inkscape tutorial, we'll learn how to select similar objects, how to align and distribute objects. So to select similar objects, let's first draw a few objects on the canvas. So Inkscape allows us to select similar objects by type, by fill color, by stroke color. So just select the first object and then go to edit menu. So if we selected the brown rectangle and go to edit menu, it allows us to select similar objects. As you can see, the two brown objects are selected. You could select by type. So if we select by type, it's going to select all the objects because they're all the same rectangles. You could also increase or decrease the opacity of any object or increase the blurriness of any object. So if we decrease or increase the transparency, so we can see the top object's transparency has increased, and we can increase the blurriness of any object. If you go to the fill and stroke menu, just go to object menu, fill and stroke, and then increase the or decrease the opacity or the blurriness of any object. It just gives us more control. We could also use the duplicate menu. So if we go to edit menu, duplicate any object, so it gives us the exact shape on top, the original shape, and then we can just play with it. The duplicate menu gives us lots and lots of control by manipulating shapes using Boolean operations like difference and intersection to create new objects. By simply using duplicate, we can create so many designs. You could design outdoor terrain. So as you can see, by simply duplicating and subtracting the top image, it's just amazing. It's just gives us more flexibility just by duplicating using Boolean operations and increasing or decreasing the transparency. Just gives us so many contrast in the background. So we're able to create things like mountains or clouds or a blue sky. It's just limitless. Actually, it's amazing. So as you can see, 3 different contrasts. So if you are drawing a tree, it just gives you more control, just increasing the contrast, and it's an amazing. Just try and experiment. We could also align and distribute any object. If we go to object menu and then choose align and distribute, we could align objects in the middle, at the top. So you could align in the middle, align horizontally, and then we could also distribute objects. So we could select distribute in the middle by equal distance. It's just more control. Actually, we could distribute along the top edges, along the bottom edges. We can also select multiple objects and align to another object. So you could specify and select however or whatever option you'd like. You could specify align by page, align by the first object selected, align by the last object selected. It's just different ways so to control the alignment of objects. So as you can see, we can also select similar objects and stack them together. So if you go to the option, it gives you to stack the selected object in however you like. If you experiment, just gives you just draw squares and see how it works. And if we draw a rectangle and select it, so that it comes into the middle, align in the center. Well, thank you very much. It's just an experiment. Try and see how each option works and differences and similarities. And I'll see you in the next video.